So in this video, we're going to be talking about a group of MPs who were caught drinking past the 10 p.m. curfew. So it's important to note that it was a few days ago the Speaker had banned the sale of alcohol in Parliament. So that means that this story, this incident must have happened maybe a few days or weeks ago, between the start of the 10 p.m. curfew and between, let's see, what's the date today? It's the 18th, so probably between the 10 p.m. curfew starting and probably the 15th of October. So who knows when this actually happened. So an inquiry has concluded some MPs did stay up late drinking in the Commons bar past 10 p.m. curfew, but none of them have been named. And I'll talk about why some of the issues I have with these MPs doing this and how it links into other MPs who have also broken the rules. Health Secretary Matt Hancock is now under increased pressure to, let's make sure we're recording, is under increased pressure to prove his whereabouts, as a source continues to claim he was one of the rule breakers. The Mail on Sunday reports claims that the politician stayed up in the MP only smoking room bar beyond the enforced closure time on Monday the 5th of October were investigated by the Commons Administration Committee. Charles Walker, chairman of the committee, confirmed to the newspaper that some MPs broke the rules. He said, "It happened and it should not have happened. It does seem that there were drinks being consumed after 10 p.m. on that Monday night in the smoking room." So we've got Monday, so possibly the 12th or the 5th, maybe the 28th, who knows. Mr. Hancock's spokesman previously said he was in the bar early that night and claimed no rules had been broken. He said Mr. Hancock departed the parliamentary estate to go home after taking part in the Commons vote at 9:40 p.m. But some claim Mr. Hancock was back in the bar after the vote and stayed as late as 10:25 p.m. When his own rules state all venues that sell alcohol should be empty of customers by 10 p.m. The original source of the story has said, "I stand 100% by my story. I know what I saw." And when the MOS said they've asked Mr. Hancock's spokesman 30 times to clear up whether he was back at the bar, but received no answer. So that means he was probably there. Most likely, I'm saying 90% chance he was there. Earlier that same evening, Mr. Hancock. This is the bit where I kind of lose faith with the story a bit. Side note: something I did miss in the article. About the jokes thing, I think it actually must be true then, because earlier that same evening, Mr. Hancock was heard about making jokes about the saga in which 16,000 COVID cases were missed out of the official figures because of an Excel error, something which has not been denied by his spokesman. So I think that means he must have done it. So that's just a quick side note. Edit emerge back in there with a big W. Earlier that evening, Mr. Hancock was heard making jokes about the saga in which 16,000 COVID cases were missed out of official figures because of an Excel error, something that has been denied by a spokesperson. That doesn't sound very believable. He apparently said, "The drinks are on me, but Public Health England are in charge of the payment methodology, so I will not be paying for anything." I don't know what that means. Alcohol sales are now been banned across Parliament by the Speaker of the House. Before the signs were put up in the Commons bars, reinforcing the rules that last orders is at 9:45 p.m. and no drinking should take place after 10 p.m. Outlets are allowed to sell food. Mr. Walker, who conducted the inquiry, has resisted calls to name the MPs found breaking the rules, saying it would have been invidious. What does that mean? To ask the staff to do so. I think 100% they should be named. 100%. 100% they should be named. Invidious, an action like to arouse or incur resentment or anger of others. That's the point. They broke the rules. These MPs should be named. These MPs should be. I don't care which party they're from. They've broken the rules here. We've already covered the story of Margaret Fiera, or however you pronounce the second name, Jeremy Corbyn. I'm not sure if I covered that because that wasn't as bad, but he also broke the rules because he had a dinner party with like 9 people instead of 6. And obviously there's been quite a few others that have broken the rules as well. And the thing is, these MPs, they act like they're above the rules, when realistically, why are you there at 10:25? Do you not have a family, a life? Like, these guys, their lives must be so sad that if they're going to stick around at a bar beyond, closing time, to do what? To crack wise, awful jokes that have been alleged. And I don't know how much I believe this, but, the fact, I don't think he's that lame to say a joke like, "The drinks are on me, but Public Health England are in charge of the payment methodology, so I will not be paying anything." Is he saying, like, Public Health England are incompetent at their jobs? Like, is that the joke? I don't understand. And him joking about 16,000 COVID cases missing on official figures because of an Excel error. Like, that's funny. Like, I don't understand, but MPs caught drinking beyond the curfew. I'm not surprised. I'm so glad the speaker put in the curfew. I'm really happy about that. But at the same time, this should not be happening, and these MPs should be named. This MP should be named, and whoever's against this, I would be very surprised if they weren't one of the people that were here, because they're so sad that instead of going home to their families or to their flat or wherever, they want to stay drinking buddies past 10 p.m. And it shows you how like kind of how lame these guys are, and how much of like a lack of work life that they have, that they can just sit around after votes, late on a weekday, Tuesday the next day, late on a weekday to go drinking with their mates. Sad. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you think Matt Hancock was there in the comments, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.